daima.
Moyo wangu.
Tumekuwa tunajua kuimba wangepumua.
Nakwambia.
Wangepumua kwa hii dunia mazee. Ni sifu Bwana.
Sifu Bwana by Calligraph Jones.
It's another day.
I know,
it's a
right?
beautiful day.
It's Wednesday.
2 days before sherehe.
Yani unafurahianga tu hapo hizo the
2 days inakuanga gauge katikati ya wiki uone kama una achieve ama utaacha tu ishe. Next week you live to fight another week.
Okay. Good morning, where are you listening us from? Remember, it's SEMA na TONZI here on TONZI Radio with me John Mwendwa. Ama ukinipenda utaniita Kolo. Nilikwambia ukiniita Kolo nitaitika alongside nani?
Your girl Linda #1 sherehe queen.
Aliniambia ni gangster. Acha kujita queen, jitia ni queen. Ni gangster. Queen wapi? Aliruka fence. Usisahau hiyo story.
Fence makabra.
Uliruka fence.
Me hold on to hiyo kitu na ilikuwa ndogo.
Ilikuwa kubwa.
Na sisi wote tumegrow Eastland. So
but I have this sweater.
Kutuma memo.
Ukutuma memo. Unasikia ananiachanga kwa matabara. Hivi ndio naachangwa bara. That was Sifu Bwana by Calligraph Jones. We give thanks to the Lord because it's another bright day. Alafu pia notice something with Kenya, with Nairobi right now. Say kuna kaa kunyesha. Kulidrizzle jana.
Wale morning birds tuliona kwa kidrizzle.
Niliona
pia birds.
Ilianza hapa usiku. So it's drizzling. That's a good show that we are about to receive rain.
Finally we are back to weather for 2.
But nilisikia this guy was saying that mwanzo usherati tena mvua ipotee.
Bagini kwanza inyeshe.
Hebu ngojeni kwanza inyeshe
kadogo
kwanza ya Rungai. You know Rungai and Kitengela. Those two places.
If you're in Rungai and you're doing your makeup and it's still clean, God loves you.
God loves you.
Joel?
Kuna mwingine nisikia aliingia shule hivyo tu ndani ni makeup. Kumbe ni vumbi. How brutal was that? Anyway guys, remember it's SEMA na TONZI here on TONZI Radio. Kumbuka leo ni Wednesday where we are talking about
relationships.
Watu wanapendana.
Kuna some of us who can't relate with love.
We are here for those who are single. I represent the single team. Anytime, anywhere. So join the conversation today. We are coming back. Wacha nikupatia El Shaddai at
by
the back. As we come back with the trending information happening around. Kumbuka our social media handles are now open. Our calling number is really open for you to engage with us in each and every conversation. Remember, join the conversation on the hashtag SEMA na TONZI and all will be catered for you. El Shaddai coming next. Leo tumeanza na gospel bana. Junajua weekend ndio hiyo na Mungu mbele.
Somebody told me Mungu mbele siku zote juu. Bila God we are nothing.
Exactly. So I'll stay tuned for more updates coming.
Muziki wa kisasa. Na muziki ulioteisha zamani.
Ina maana kujuika.
Tembelea website ya sunsetkenya.co.ke. Sunset Kenya ni blog yetu ya uhakika yenye uwezo wa kukutuliza kwa mix kali na habari za hapa pale. Sunset Kenya, the #1 blog in Kenya.
Too abruptly.
Kama unajua kanisa.
Bro, I pray, I read the Bible. Mbona mnanichukua kama mimi ndio the devil incarnate mwenyewe? That is not fair.
The son who sits in the right hand of the devil.
Yes. Guy. That is so brutal.
But even the wife amemwacha kumsupport. So he's alone.
It was mbona mumwache simngecho kwanza tumcrucify juu wanakuwa wamesema rise after 3 days because wanakuwa wamesema you are going to crucify Yesu atongarini because tumeshapata Yesu.
But imagine even those people who are supporting him wanna preach watu waache kumsupport, wa go the right way, wa go the righteous way. So at least I'm happy.
Huyu angekuja like aseme he is one of the disciples who is going to preach to the people the word of God, ingekuwa something else. But yeye alikuja akasema yeye ni Yesu. Yeye ndio mwenye anafai kukuja duniani kuokoa watu.
Angekuja hadi atuambie maybe yeye ni Judas amerudi
tungemtandika. Lakini mimi ningemwambia anigawie zile dozo zenye alipewa. Hizo 30 silver coins zilikuwa pesa at that time. Zilikuwa do.
Alafu saini artifact ukipeleka kwa museum umeomoka.
Wameomoka. Sasa ndio nakwambia mimi angekuja aseme ni Judas. Before mumtandike but mungemtandika Judas hakuwa na pesa. Alifanya what a Kenyan will do. Utaacha do wewe.
You can. Kwanza na hii economy.
I say huwezi acha. Anyways, also Kawawendani.
Nairobi again.
Kawawendani Nairobi. Two women, a woman, anaitwa Mary Njeri and Sarah Naboso, allegedly stole 2,030 from a woman in Kawawendani estate. But that is not the case. This is the case. Two notorious ladies found themselves in a soup after Kawawendani resident found them red-handed, stealing from a woman and descended them with kicks and blows. Now this is the reason why they were beaten. Mary Njeri and Sarah Naboso have been using an old trick of walking around with an envelope with money on one side. Then they drop it in front of their victims. When the victim picks it up, they demand that the money should be split into two, as they had also seen it. The victim has to be the one counting the money and has to leave some of her cash to seem trustworthy to the conmen, and that is how they make away with the victims' money and valuables.
Modern problem.
So like nikuje niangushe envelope hapo mbele.
Yeah, ujifanye iko.
Sasa mimi nikuwe nyuma yako, wewe kuje uiokote. Unaona? So ukiokota nikuje nikwambia hata mimi nimeiona. So tunawagawana katikati. That time when you are counting the money, the other one steals from you. Unaona? So tuko hapo tumezungukana. So maybe sasa tuna count, the other one ananitoka simu. Unaona? So watu wa Kawawendani waliwajua, walipigwa.
Inaitonga team building.
Walikuwa two men.
Team building.
I know, like
but it's so sad. Like imagine our countries at that level. Tuko kwa hiyo economy yenye people have to go extra miles for
to make a living, yeah, because there is no jobs, there is no the nini is very hard. By the way, the state of economy right now is very hard, because ukiangalia the reason why Azimio people are protesting is the high living standard that iko right now. And niliwaambia kilele cha siku ni tarehe 20, and talking about tarehe 20, baba alisema Monday is a public holiday. Yeah. So is it really a public holiday?
Somebody said, I think niliona one of the media stations, he has unlawfully declared Monday a public.
Yeah, you know he's not on the government.
Yeah.
And we don't know why it's a public holiday. Unapata kuna public holiday ilikuwa Sunday, so the government pushes it on Monday. So what is the public holiday on? The public holiday is the holiday that we are going to demand kwa route. We are going to the State House.
How? To demand for the lower living standards.
So that is the holiday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the government will say about that. Will it be a public holiday?
The government is yet to respond. I was expecting Gashawa to clap.
Namungoja bedo
you clap back. I think Wangi Ruto, you clap back too.
Yeah. So Aki, for these two ladies, it was a mission failed. Let me say, mission failed, because Mary Njeri and Sarah Naboso walitandikwa vibaya sana when the resident of Kawawendani wali realize the trick they are using, because wanasema pia is not the first time they have been doing it. So they saw the guy and wakona kibua, so that's why they descended on the people
40th day.
Yeah, because wanasema kuna wengine walienda kwa mse wa electronics, they did the same thing, then they went away with the electronics. Some of the electronics.
Sasa kwa 40 ilifika jana.
Sasa yeah, wanasema siku za mwezi ni 40. Anyway, wacha nikupatie BN inauma as we come back with more.
Kwa mziki wa kisasa na mziki ulioteisa zamani.
Ina maana kujuika.
Tembelea website ya sunsetkenya.co.ke. Sunset Kenya ni blog yetu ya uhakika yenye uwezo wa kukutuliza kwa mix kali na habari za hapa pale. Sunset Kenya, the #1 blog in Kenya.
Linda,
Yes.
wanasemanga tamu kama
Sukari.
asali.
Hai.
Yaani kuenda shule bana.
Tamu shadi sukari ni tamu.
Yes, but sasa kuna asali.
But unajua kuna vitu tamu bado kuliko sukari.
Don't. Okay, why do you have to go an extra mile of thinking?
No, like kuna vitu tamu.
So niko nasema wanasemanga tamu kama asali, lakini unajua tamu kama SEMA na TONZI.
I know.
They should visit it. Guys, is that hour of the time where we are speaking about the topic. And before we went on our break, I told you today we are talking about relationship between parents and their kids. Of late, we have had a lot of stories. Unasikia parents wameachana na watoto wao. Parents are calling upon their kids to come back.
But I always ask myself when, on parents and kids, when the parents separate, the kids wanafaa kuendana nani?
Moja ikiwa kama ni wakubwa, they have the
mandate
need to choose.
So naongelea wale wenye wako in sound state of mind ya kuchoose.
I think the government should choose sound how.
Like wezi ambia mtoto wa 6 years achoose anaenda.
No, hapo definitely huenda na mama, then akifika at a later age they will allow them to choose. So they will bring you back together, but mtakuwa mnafanya co-parenting. Hautanyimwa for good.
Ushaona watu wana co-parent wenye wana drop watoto ni kama mafia wana drop guns na drugs.
Tunafika hapo, cheki mimi.
Tupatane kwa parking lot ya 4, tupatane hapo.
Parking lot gani Mathare? Parking lot gani Umoja, please?
Umoja they don't do co-parenting. Wewe uliamua kuishi na watoto wako mazee. You go ahead.
Kama uliamua kuenda unasonga mbaya.
Weka na watu hii. Watani trace.
Mnasikia like kumekuwa na a lot of stories like each and every time stories. Kumbuka Christian Della Mothers alikam on board akasema tunataka Christian Della wake arudi. Yeah, there's a story also about on reality check that is done by Wanjiko Mwaura. If you can check it on YouTube, is there's a woman who is crying for her kids who went missing for 4 years. Not that went missing, alienda. For 4 years a visit home. So these are the problems, but that is not the case of today. Today we are talking about parent responsibility and vice versa to the kids. Because yesterday, according to the story about that woman, that child who killed a 4-year-old sister Ake, the gun was in the house, which means the gun was registered to the parents. Yeah, because the parents were in the house. So when they had the shot, a single shot, they went to the room and found that a 3-year-old has killed a 4-year-old.
So the question should be, were the parents responsible?
Yeah, are the parents really responsible when it comes to kids? Because when it comes to leaving a gun, anyhow, which means you're not protecting the movement of these kids. Because if you are leaving an explosive around.
So who do you think should be blamed?
Yeah, that is the parent. Because I'm blaming the parent because we are brought up by the parents. Wanaangalia maslahi yetu. Si wapo ndio wanakuambia kwenda kupiga roho za kuua, I brought you here.
Mama usemanga nyakuua na nizae mwingine.
Ndakuua na nizae mwingine, which means they have the mandate to do that. So why don't they have the mandate to take care of us?
And speaking of responsibility, ushaona mtoto ako home na wazazi wake endi shule, and they're not even asking anything. Ukoseleza
watoto.
Yeah, like mtoto yako home endi shule na kwa wamulizi anything. Na umelipa school fees.
So those are what we want to know right now. Like the parents really are responsible when it comes to their kids. Because is your mom responsible when it comes
very
to
very responsible.
How? Unatandikwa sahi.
Siwezi tandikwa, but she knows how to handle me. At the end of the day, kata kinifanya kitu atanipea do.
My mama will slap the hell out of you.
Weird.
Right now.
Okay, mother.
Niko na ndevu. But right now she will slap the hell out of me nikifanya anything.
One thing I can say, mothers watakuchapa hadi siku yenye wanajisikia, but when it comes to the dad,
yeah, that maybe kama umekuja ile mbaya ile kuongea shit, ni uzamu mnaweza exchange blow,
exchange blows
kama watu wakubwa, kama unasikia watu wakubwa sasa tuna exchange blow, jusha toa ndevu wacha sasa tu exchange blow kama watu wakubwa. So guys, that is the conversation of today. Join the conversation on the hashtag SEMA na TONZI. Remember our call line number is 0742 16 and 574. Our social media handles, we have a question there for you. The question is, do you feel that parents are responsible when it comes to their kid, and how are they responsible? Basing your argument on the topic of what happened to the Texas family that lost their 4-year-old child due to a gun which was just left in the house. So tell us today on our handles, on our social media, on our call line number, text line number, and you can join the conversation or listen us to us live on www.tonziradio.com. That is our website. So make the conversation coming, make the comments coming. We will be reading them at the end of the show. Remember, today is on Wednesday where we're talking about the relationship between parents and kids. Even if the kids should take care of themselves, you can also say if the parents also should be displaying the kids in order to be responsible. Like, how do you feel the parents should demonstrate their own way of being responsible to their kids? Join the conversation on the hashtag SEMA na TONZI. Remember, it's SEMA na TONZI on TONZI Radio. Nicki Minaj, Boss Ass Bitch coming next.
Kwa mziki wa kisasa na mziki ulioteisa zamani.
Ina maana kujuika.
Tembelea website ya sunsetkenya.co.ke. Sunset Kenya ni blog yetu ya uhakika yenye uwezo wa kukutuliza kwa mix kali kali na habari za hapa pale. Sunset Kenya, the #1 blog in Kenya.
It's mazete mishaisha.
Time imeisha manzi.
Imeenda mbio.
Mbaya sana. So guys, it's the time that we are saying goodbye. But remember, it's not goodbye from us. It's not goodbye from SEMA na TONZI. It's just a bye to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and we always say the conversation continues. You can call, text or WhatsApp at 0742 60 95 74. You can also reach us at our Twitter handle, which is at TONZI Radio. Our Facebook handle is at TONZI Radio Official. Our Instagram handle is at TONZI Radio. You can also download our TONZI Radio Play. You can also download our TONZI Radio app from the Play Store, but the Apple Store. Yeah, you can listen to us live at www.tonziradio.com any day, anytime.
Yeah, and as I said, it's just not about listening. It's about other articles.
Reading.
Which as dapo kuna watu wanapenda kusoma, wenye wanasoma hadi kuanganya. So kuna watu wanapenda kusoma. So if you love reading, we have article catered for you. You can visit that website and you'll get a lot of information that is there. Politics, anything that you love, fashion, lifestyle, gossips. Kila mtu anapenda gossips nowadays. So it's a bye from us. Remember that I was your one and only John. Nilikwambia ukinita call nitaitika. Niko na majina mingi by the way. So any yenye utaniita nitaitika.
Yeah, and by the way,
Kolo, any niko ready.
Alafu after our show pia kuna very interesting show freestyle. That's why our Swahili girl went. Mnaweza msikiza bado huko. Msikia kuwapea some good vibes. I've been your girl Linda, and I always say you don't have to prove to the world or to anyone that you're smart.
Yeah, remember that good people look like you. See you tomorrow, same place, same time. Remember the hashtag is SEMA na TONZI. Goodbye from us for
Bye.
now.
Kwa mziki wa kisasa na mziki ulioteisa zamani.
Ina maana kujuika.
Tembelea website ya sunsetkenya.co.ke. Sunset Kenya ni blog yetu ya uhakika yenye uwezo wa kukutuliza kwa mix kali kali na habari za hapa pale. Sunset Kenya, the #1 blog in Kenya.